In today's video, we're comparing a few different platforms to figure out which one actually helps you launch your online store the fastest. Storebuild.ai, Shopify, or Wix. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've been spinning your wheels trying to choose the right e-commerce platform, this is going to give you a clear answer. I know how overwhelming it can feel to customize a template on Wix only to give up and rebuild it somewhere like Shopify, but then I found another option and the setup was so quick, so we're going to get into that. Let's break it down. So first off, what is Storebuild.ai and Shopify? We're going to start off with the combo that's been gaining a lot of traction lately. Storebuild.ai is a free tool that builds your entire Shopify store for you using AI. You answer a few quick questions about your product and niche, and it generates a working store. Homepage, product descriptions, layout, branding, the whole thing. Then you connect it to your Shopify, which is the platform where the store will actually live. So Shopify handles checkouts, payments, inventory, and apps, while Storebuild gives you the entire front end and content setup in minutes. So Storebuild is your fast launch design layer. Shopify is your store's engine. And yes, Storebuild.ai is actually free to use. You only need to pay for the Shopify subscription when you're ready to publish and take orders. This combo is great for people who don't want to start from scratch, but still want the power and flexibility of Shopify once they're live. Now, what is Wix? Wix is an all-in-one website builder that includes an e-commerce option. It's super visual and user-friendly. You drag and drop sections onto your site, and you can customize almost everything without needing to code. Wix also includes hosting, design, and basic e-commerce tools under one roof. It's kind of like a plug-and-play setup for someone who wants full control and design without having to deal with platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce. The upside is you can build a store quickly using a template. The downside, though, is it's not always optimized for e-commerce growth, and things like inventory, shipping, and scaling can start to feel clunky once you go beyond the basics. It's popular with creatives, small boutiques, and people who want full design control, but it does have some limitations that we're going to cover. Now, let's walk through the key features of each platform, not just what they offer, but how it feels to actually build and launch a store on each one, because speed is important. But if the process is frustrating, it doesn't matter how fast it could be. Number one is ease of setup, and we're going to start with Storebuild and Shopify. This combo is pretty hard to beat, honestly, when it comes to getting started quickly. With Storebuild, you just fill out the short form, think basic stuff like what you sell, your brand, your vibe, and your target audience, and it auto-generates a complete Shopify store. The pages are done, product descriptions are written, and even the branding is tailored to your niche. You don't need to mess with design settings or write a word of copy yourself. It's literally plug and go. Then once it's generated, all you need to do is connect it to your Shopify account and hit publish. Now, Shopify alone. Shopify is a great platform, but building a store from scratch does take some time and energy. You'll need to choose a theme, add your products, write out all your descriptions, and figure out the best way to structure your homepage and collection pages. If you already know how Shopify works, it's totally doable in a few hours, but if you're new, definitely expect to spend time Googling or watching tutorials to get everything in place. Now for Wix. Wix gives you a lot of freedom, which can be a blessing or a curse. The drag and drop editor is very intuitive, and there are a ton of templates you can start from, but because it's so customizable, you might find yourself spending hours playing with fonts, spacing, or animations. For visual thinkers or perfectionists, it gets easy to get stuck tweaking things instead of just launching. Number two is design and flexibility. Again, starting with Storebuild and Shopify combo. Storebuild handles the design for you, and it actually does a solid job. The layouts are clean, conversion focused, and adapted to your product type, meaning a pet product store won't look the same as a fashion brand. Once the store is built and pushed to Shopify, you can still edit anything, change your images, tweak the copy, or rearrange sections. You're not locked into anything, but the biggest win is that you're not starting from a blank canvas. Now for Shopify. Shopify offers a solid design option. Shopify offers solid design options, but they're mostly limited to whatever your chosen theme allows. You can rearrange sections and change colors, but full customization often means using code or installing paid apps. So unless you pick a premium theme with lots of flexibility, your site may feel a bit boxed in unless you're willing to dig into Liquid or CSS. Now for Wix. Wix really does shine when it comes to pure creative freedom. You can move text, images, buttons, anything, anywhere on the page. You can even animate elements or layer visuals. That said, with great freedom comes greater chances of messing up your mobile view or overcomplicating things. You need to manually check that every layout change works on both desktop and mobile, which adds extra time and testing. Number three is e-commerce tools and functionality. functionality. Starting off with the Storebuild and Shopify combo. This combo gives you the best of both worlds. Storebuild gives you to launch fast, and Shopify handles the heavy lifting on the back end. You get Shopify's secure checkout, abandoned cart recovery, real-time inventory, built-in payment processors, and a huge app store for everything from upsells to shipping tools. Storebuild doesn't touch the back end. It focuses entirely on making the front end look good and perform well. So you still get Shopify's full e-commerce power. Now for Shopify. On its own, Shopify is built to scale. Whether you're selling 5 products or 5,000, the platform can handle it. You can sell physical products, digital goods, subscriptions, bundles, or even services. The app ecosystem is massive. If you need it, there's probably an app for it, but getting everything set up can take longer, especially if you're figuring it out for the first time. Now for Wix. Wix has all the basics: product pages, a shopping cart, shipping settings, and payment processing. You can add coupons, manage inventory, and sell digital or physical items, but the deeper you get into e-commerce, the more you start hitting limitations. Things like automatic upsells, multi-currency support, or advanced analytics usually requires plugins, and they're not as robust as what Shopify offers. Number 4 is speed to launch. Starting off with the Storebuild and Shopify combo. This is the fastest setup of the 3, hands down. Storebuild gets your store designed, written, and structured in one sitting. No creative blocks, no blank pages. Then all you have to do is connect your Shopify account and go live. You could literally go from idea to full site in an afternoon. It's especially useful if you've been procrastinating launch because you don't know where to start. Now for Shopify. It's not slow, but definitely more manual. If you already have product images and copy ready, you can launch in a few hours. But if you're starting from scratch, expect to spend time choosing the right theme, uploading assets, and figuring out how to make everything flow nicely. Now for Wix. Wix is fast in theory, but often slower in practice, especially if you're picky or unsure of your branding. The visual builder encourages perfectionism, which can be great if you know exactly what you want, or a time trap if you don't. And lastly, scalability and long-term growth. Starting off with Shopify with or without Storebuild. So Shopify is built to scale. It supports everything from starter stores to massive e-commerce brands. You can grow into features like multi-location inventory, POS integrations, email marketing, and even international expansion. Plus, Shopify Plus is there if you need enterprise features. Whether you're selling 10 products or 10,000, it's not going to hold you back. Now for Wix. Wix is great for getting started, but scaling can feel a bit clunky. There are a few higher powered e-commerce apps and some growth features like product bundling, advanced reports, or cross-sell logic, but they're just not native. It's ideal for small shops or service-based businesses with light product catalogs, but not the best fit for big e-commerce growth. Now let's talk on the pricing. If you want to check out Storebuild.ai, the link is in the description below. Like I said, Storebuild.ai is completely free, but you do have to sign up with Shopify. So let's just go ahead and walk through it. If you want to follow along, I've left our exclusive link in the description below. Okay, so then we just have to answer a couple questions. Maybe we want to do pets. Maybe we want to pick a color. We'll go with green. Maybe we'll go with that one. Next. Okay, we'll click claim my store now. Now it says to create a Shopify account, which we already did. We'll click next. Now, once you have created your account, you just copy and paste this, click save. Next, you can go ahead and add winning products. We do have to download Zendrop. Install. Now we'll go to the Shopify plans. I just wanted to talk about the different plans and pricing options. So if you use our link, you actually can get $1 for the first 3 months of any of the plans besides the Plus plan. And what I would recommend doing is starting with the basic plan, and then you can always go up from there. So the basic plan, like I said, is $1 for the first 3 months, and then it goes to $39. You get a full online store. You can sell in person with a phone or card reader. Card rates are 2.6% plus 10 cents USD. You get 10 inventory locations and easy shipping labels. Then we've got the Grow plan, which is $105 typically, but you can get that $1 for the first 3 months. You get everything that's in the basic, but you get 5 staff accounts and the card rates go down. Then with the advanced, it's $399 per month, but $1 for the first 3 months. You can try it out. With this, you get everything in the Grow plan, but you get 15 staff accounts and the card rates lower, and you get more theme customization and enhanced 24/7 support. And then lastly is the Plus plan, which is $399 for the first month, typically $2,300. So as you can see, you get the full online store. You can sell in person, wholesale B2B, priority 24/7 support, unlimited staff accounts, and so much more. Again, if you want to check them out, you can use our link down below. But your Shopify store is almost completely built. All you have to do is choose a plan and you're good to go. Now for Wix, if you want to get started, you actually can just go ahead and get started with the free trial by using our link. So you'll just type in your email address and click start now. But just so you are aware, they do have a couple of different plans. So they've got the light plan, which is $17 per month. This gets you 2 collaborators, 2 gigabytes of storage, the light marketing suite, and a free domain for 1 year. Then they've got the core plan, which is $29 a month. You get more collaborators, more space, basic marketing suite, and then you also get accept payments and basic e-commerce. Then they've got the business plan, which is $39 per month. You get 10 collaborators, more space, upgraded marketing suite, free domain for a year, accept payments, and the standard e-commerce. And then lastly is the business elite, which is $159 per month. You get 100 collaborators, unlimited storage space, advanced marketing, free domain. Like all the rest of the plans, you can accept payments, and they've got the advanced developer platform. So you could always get started with the light and upgrade from there, because honestly 2 gigabytes of storage is not a lot of space, but depends on what you're selling, right? So they also have a 14-day money back guaranteed, so you can always get your money back if you're not feeling like it's the best fit. Again, if you want to check out any of the Shopify Plus, Storebuild.ai, or just Wix, go ahead and use our link down below. So which one should you choose? If you want to launch fast with zero overwhelm and still have a solid platform behind you, go with the Storebuild and Shopify combo. It is the best combo of power and speed. If you're already comfortable with Shopify and enjoy customizing things yourself, then Shopify alone is still a great choice. But honestly, if I'm being real, you might as well start off with the AI and then adjust as needed. If you care more about creative control than e-commerce features, or you're building a portfolio site that just happens to sell products, Wix is definitely worth considering. But again, if your priority is launching quickly and getting your store live without delays and knowing you can scale later, the Storebuild and Shopify combo is the clear winner. I always say done is better than perfect, and Storebuild can save you so much time, so I highly recommend checking it out. Again, all the links are down below, and I do want to note that these are affiliate links, which means we do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for your support. This channel is dedicated to helping you find the best tools, templates, and strategies to build an e-commerce business smarter, not harder. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.